very big year, and that is for the WBO Intercontinental Junior.
Arnold Arnie Khegai, Fulton Jr.
Yeah, tap it. Tap it up.
Fulton, who comes to us from West Philadelphia, comes from a neighborhood called The Bottom. It's to show the world that he is one of the elite 122 pounders, oncoming trainer without question.
Watch your heads.
Watch your heads. They're honored to be with all of you here at Barclays Center. Nice left hook for Stephen Fulton. Left here in the first. Right hand smacking off the top of the head of Khegai. So it just goes to show you the adaptability of the calf muscles from Arnold Khegai. They are bulging. Sweeping left hook for Fulton. Double left hook for the Philadelphia product. On between Fulton and Khegai. Khegai pounding away at the time. Avalar was coming in as a knockout sensation in Fulton style. And you see that with the... He sticks that jab, comes on the inside, and... There's a right hand for... Khegai going to have to press Stephen Fulton against the ropes second. Don't forget, social media purposes, you want to chime into the conversation. Stephen Fulton settling in, overhand right that barely missed for Khegai. That he has a guy that is going to pose a significant challenge to him. Spins him around and then either separates or allows the referee in charge team. On the inside, and he needs to rip the body of Fulton to cut away the legs and the mobility as he just pounded away on. That ends the second round.
You keep going his eyes. He got lumps under both his eyes. Keep jabbing him.
Fulton, Arnold Khegai. Khegai stepping in, jumping in with a Fulton. Jab, stay on the outside, set up your right hands. When Khegai comes, got to jab his way on the inside because coming in with power punches, the jab with the jabber. Body of Stephen Fulton to cut away his legs. He bends on the side of the head of Fulton. Triple jab for Fulton. Right hand that missed by Khegai. And this is what he can't be waiting too much. He should be jabbing his way on the inside. Now he's chasing him around the ring, and now Fulton ties up. And oh, and a takedown. Arnold Khegai. That was a Muay Thai trip and sweep from Arnold Khegai. Now we'll see if Khegai, Fulton and Khegai. That ends the third.
When you bring your head down, I can't do nothing on that. All right, I'll deal with the wrestling. All right, please.
And there we saw it was looked like a sweep or a throw of some sort. Fulton using his boxing fundamentals, but things got chippy in the forehead of staying on the outside and waiting. And there's a right hand that connects. There's a jab to the body by a guy. Pounding away, 5 years of age from Philadelphia. If a guy adheres to his plans, and a guy pounding away. That's the end of round 4. As you see that overhand right, boom, smacking off the top of the head. A guy coming forward as Fulton invited him in, will ask and you shall receive, because a guy started doing this. I'm curious to see if they make that adjustment. Fulton cannot have his back touching the ropes, and now this is where a guy's got to go to work. Takes a step back, so this is what he needs to do. Keep Fulton. There's a right to the body by Fulton.
Good job. Over and right.
Working his way in against the ropes because the past few rounds, Arnold Khegai has really turned frequency as he was in the first couple rounds. A guy with the right hand is really making Fulton uncomfortable. Pounding away is Khegai. A guy with the right starting to have success. Left hook for Arnold Khegai. And a right. Now Fulton's got to get his back off the ropes if he's to be successful. And curious to see the adjustments that he makes. I would have to say that this is the most adversity he has been. And who has been able to adjust. Can Fulton make the necessary adjustments? Fulton's punches are not having much of an effect upon Khegai, but the kind of power that he wants to land upon Khegai. That was a sneaky right uppercut that back goes to work. Does Khegai. Left hook to the body by Fulton. The physicality clearly in the favor of Khegai in around 7. Fulton out of Philadelphia, only one world champion left. Kevin Farmer and Julian Williams lost to Jason Rosario last week. Welterweight crowns, the titles in which Williams last May. Candidate for Fight of the Year. Combination by Stephen Fulton, probably his best combination in about a round and a half. But Khegai is to be undeterred, a left hook, and now Fulton's starting to open up. And so strong mentally. Jab, and Fulton threw a chopping right hand. Swinging the momentum back into it. Fulton steps in with the right. Easier in that department. There's a right to the body by Khegai. Khegai realizes you cannot give up. Fulton fighting with his back on the ropes, but back comes Khegai. Fulton ties him up. Again, though, Khegai comes from a Muay Thai back, almost embedded in your brain. 100 seconds. A very competitive 122-pound match. Daniel Roman, Brandon Figueroa, Emmanuel Navarrete as well. Almost a clash. Under a minute remaining in the 8th. The hand speed of Fulton. I believe we're seeing a little bit of swelling. Realistically, in how the ebbs and flows of this fight have gone. Let's take a look. There is that left hook from round number 9. This one is scheduled for 12. Lombardi, John McCain, Waleska, Roldan will be able to start the way Fulton is doing it and going back to that, because when it came to pressing Fulton against the ropes. And now we'll see if a guy can go back just to be an assistant trainer with Freddie when he was, I mean, Freddie's still with Manny Pacquiao, but team as well as Ruslan Provodnikov. Ruslan Fulton trained by Hamza Muhammad. And he is the... And speaking of Philadelphia fighters, Danny Garcia in action in our main event. And a shot behind the... It's a right uppercut by Arnold Khegai.
There you go. Work it out. Work it. Stop. All right. No more.
Fulton. As Stephen Fulton, Arnold Khegai continue to battle here at Barclays Center. And that's the end of the night. Let's take a look at some of the action. He gave away some of those middle rounds, and now he's going back on off the ropes and making this more of a boxing match instead of a fight. There's a right uppercut that caught the attention of a guy with, and Fulton was nowhere near that range. Pulling up once again. Now he's backing up Khegai. Who would have thought this was going to be the case in round 3 and 4? It's lessened here in the second. There's a combination, and the left eye can. Big moment between both men, and Fulton exhibiting great ring scheduled for 12. We'll see if a guy can make the adjustment like Fulton. His work has dropped. His activity rate has dropped. There's a right hand that sprayed Fulton. Another big right hand. Oh, Fulton got hurt. This could be significant. Khegai has Fulton. There's an overhand right by Arnold Khegai. Steps in. Khegai pounding away on Steve. Khegai shakes his head as to say, no, I'm good. When he got cracked. He hoped to go back and bring you that in the replay. They both are wailing away on each other, and we have one more round remaining. Best punch of the fight for Arnold Khegai. Boom! Oh my goodness. Between Stephen Fulton and Arnold Khegai. Both men are undefeated. Fulton 17. Good shot. 12th round. This fight very big when it comes to a ranking perspective. Both men trying to increase their. Nice jab by Fulton. Fulton is, and the aggression of Khegai, a right hand, made the adjustment, and he stuck to his pure boxing and started to sit down in his punches. Did Stevens like he has this fight won, and he's just trying to stay out of harm's way. Doubling up. There's a right hand that caught the attention. Khegai throws caution to the wind in these final 38 seconds. Fulton. Final moments on what has been an excellent matchup between wanting to move up the ranks and fight for a world title. This one is in the books. There it is.
Stephen Fulton Jr.
Stephen Fulton picks up the win over Arnold Khegai. A big victory for the Philadelphia native.